You've come to beg on the door. Forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take anymore.
So I think the award for most pointless bear pit video of the season probably goes to this one. It's my predicted 11 for the irrelevant Swansea game. Obviously, we want to go down fighting, I suppose. This would be my first 11 if I was given the choice to manage Stoke City tomorrow. In net, I'll go with Jack Butland. It was tempting. I was tempted to give Lee Grant a go, but I think, to be fair to Jack, he's got the World Cup coming up, and I think a competitive game will do him the world of good. And he's generally been a decent servant to us. I think he'll appreciate our last competitive fixture before the World Cup. Back four, it's going to be Eric Peters at left back, Ryan Shawcross in the middle. If he was fit, I would play Indy, but I don't think Indy's going to be fit. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Cameron, purely because I think Cameron will be here this time next year. So I think it's important to maybe, I don't know, get him some game time. I mean, if truth be told, it doesn't really matter, but that's my vague thinking around playing Cameron, as opposed to Zuma, who obviously will be returning to Chelsea next season. Right back will be Bauer. I've not been overly happy with Lambert playing Bauer at left midfield this past few games. I don't understand really what the plan was there. His position's right back at a push right midfield, certainly not left midfield, so it will be Bauer at right back. Then we'll have a flat four in midfield. From left to right, I'm going to go with Ramadan. I think he will still be at the club next season, despite, you know, he's not the greatest of seasons, but who has, I still think there is a player there, and I think if we get him right, he will be very, very productive in the Championship, so I think give him a go. Centre midfield pairing, I'm hoping beyond hope that Ndiaye will be with us next season. It sounds like that's a bit of touch and go, but at the same time, I've got a sneaky feeling we might hold on to him. Joe Allen, no chance, I think he'll be gone. One player that I do think will be with us next year will be Charlie Adam, and I think if Lambert's in charge, Charlie will feature quite a lot next season. I can already hear a lot of fans moaning at that prospect. For what it's worth, I stated on the podcast the other day, I do think Charlie will have a part to play for Stoke City in the Championship, and I'm keen to see what he's like alongside Ndiaye. The right-hand side of midfield, let's give Shaqiri his one last swan song for the same reasons as Jack, really. He's got the World Cup coming up, and I think he'd appreciate the competitive fixture to keep him in reasonable shape leading into that tournament. Up front, Crouch and Campbell. I don't want to see Juve as our main striker in the Championship. If I'm totally honest, if he was sold in the summer, I'd be more than happy with that. I'm not saying Campbell's the answer, but we've literally got nobody else. So for that reason alone, it's going to have to be Crouch and Campbell up front. But I think Crouch, even at 37, if he's up front in a two, will cause problems in the Championship. And I think Campbell could feature quite heavily next season. For that reason, Crouch and Campbell up front. So my first 11, Butland in net, left back Eric Peters, a centre back pairing of Shawcross and Indy. If Indy's not available, I'll go with Jeff Cameron. Right back Bauer. Left hand side midfield will be Ramadan. In the centre, Charlie Adam and Ndiaye. Right hand side will be Shaq, for no doubt his final game in the Stoke City shirt. Up front, Crouch and Campbell. I want us to win, it's a Stoke game, but if truth be told, it really doesn't matter. Bottom of the league or not, down is down for me. And yeah, roll on next season. Sorry, this video has been stupidly pessimistic, but I don't think many Stoke fans will blame me.